All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the truth hour with General Sarah Soon Said he kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. We're excited and delighted to be accepting members to the Sarah Soon SETI YouTube page, a dynamic page. Y'all know what it is. Black Power, energy, frequency. You feeling that energy, you feeling that frequency. You should most definitely become a member and join. The link is right down in the video description. Click that link. You'll get an introduction video rundown on the memberships. You see one you like, you should most definitely join, even if you don't. I appreciate your presence here at the Sarah Soon SETI YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. It's going down today in about an hour or so. We talking about chemtrail holocaust. Are we entering the sixth stage of mass extinction? We need to talk about it. Don't run, don't hide. Come and see what we're talking about, because it's very detrimental to the generations coming after us, and they worth the research. They're worth a look into what the facts are saying. They're worth just researching the information for yourself, and so that you don't, you're not fooled by a lot of these, these jokers out here. You see what I'm saying? That out here just spreading this misinformation for the sake of. You see, when you got lives on the line. So let's click that link and be in the house. 3:15, 3:30 we'll be getting down. You feel what I'm saying? But but for right now, we got to put some heat. We got to put some heat on some niggas. You feel me? Ring the alarm, KingSeti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarah Soon SETI, DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic tonics, and remedies. We have 25% off selected items at this time. Shop and save and shop. You see what I'm saying? And get you something nice and family, enjoy yourself. That's right. Pull the fire alarm, GeneralSeti.com, SETI University, over 1,000 videos of pure heat, all the subjects that you know and love from General Sarah Soon SETI. We also got supplemental research material from the masters, the grandmaster teachers, and, supplemental, but also monumental and instrumental. And you have an overview from the general on that information. And so we going deep into the realness of African history. And so you're getting it from the general, you're getting it from the master teachers. There's no better platform for you. So get over there, GeneralSeti.com, SETI University. SETI popping on Patreon. And if you ain't been over there, goddamn it, it's like a nuclear bomb. You ain't got nothing but heat, and I'm about to show you some just to give you a preview of what you're going to get when you get over there. You understand what I'm saying? This right here is, we're going to put this on about 3. You understand what I'm saying? When you get when you talk about that grill, we turning the grill on this Sunday afternoon. We turning the grill. We're going to put it on 3. But when you get over there and you get over there on that Patreon, you're going to already hear the sizzling. You see, we got it on sizzle over there on Patreon. So get on over there, family, because we ain't got nothing but heat. Make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King SETI, General SETI, Sarah Soon SETI. Rock that notification bell. Get a video a thumbs up. Like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends. And comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. And so we got to talk about it. You understand what I'm saying? Or what this nigga KRS-One, and I'm going to get on his ass. You see what I'm saying? Because he this nigga act like he's so goddamn intelligent. And goddamn it, and the nigga, I don't know, what the nigga done said that really was intelligent. You know what I'm saying? That nigga so intelligent, I don't even know what he said that was intelligent. Nigga say he the teacher, but goddamn, nigga, what the hell is he teaching? You understand what I'm saying? What the hell is he teaching? This is what we need to talk about. That's what we call a misdirection. Niggas out here talking and people say they so intelligent and man, that nigga off the chain with the knowledge. Yeah, that nigga off the chain. Well, what knowledge, nigga? You see, it's time to pull this shit apart and let's talk about it. Now, why did I bring this? Because it seemed to be a pattern, that, when you talk about, this quote unquote conscious community, and then you talk about quote unquote conscious hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And you start looking and saying, damn, is these niggas influencing? You see, these are the influencers of the quote unquote conscious community? You see, and how are they influencing it? You see, that's what we need to talk about. Now, when this nigga, I don't know what you call him, Afrika, Batiman Bambaataa, you see what I'm saying? Batiman Bambaataa, he there was allegations made against him that he was, been touching little boys. That's what they said. You see what I'm saying? And it was like 4 motherfuckers came out on him and this, that, and the third. And he had to sit down as far as being the leadership of the Zulu Nation. And he had to sit on down because the heat was enormous. You see what I'm saying? The heat was enormous, and they went on ahead and sat him down. You know what I'm saying? Because to keep him there, you mean that it was the death of the organization. It would not have survived, keeping Afrika Bambaataa at the helm of leadership. But as the Zulu Nation sat him down, you had this nigga right here, KRS-One, who stood up for Afrika Bambaataa. You see, and that was very, motherfucker taking fire like that. You know what I'm saying? They got M60s on this nigga. I'm talking about in a philosophical way. You see what I'm saying? In a philosophical, they got M60s on this nigga, and they firing rapid fire on this nigga. And you gonna jump out there with your chest, KRS-One. You just gonna jump out in some messy shit like that. You see what I'm saying? Most people gonna say, man, no comment. You see what I'm saying? No comment. I ain't got no comment. I'm back here looking like you looking. I'm trying to figure this shit out. But see, out of all the motherfuckers that he's connected to, this Afrika Bambaataa, this nigga leaked. You understand what I'm saying? He had his Superman cape on. This nigga just leaked in front of Bambaataa to block criticism, and he's saying, but what he's done for hip hop, I don't give a fuck what he done for hip hop, nigga. You see what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck what he done for hip hop. See, that just show you how this nigga is. You understand what I'm saying? An immoral nigga like that. You gonna say, you gonna try, no, you don't separate, ain't no goodness in a nigga that touch children, period. Ain't no goddamn goodness. You see what I'm saying? And they done caught this nigga lying a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? This nigga been caught lying a lot of times. I seen some OGs in New York cut into him about shit he was talking about, like he knew, as far as how, the hip hop began and this, that, and the third, giving credit to certain people that didn't deserve that credit. And he wasn't there to even see, the actuality of the shit anyway. So he talking off the top of his head. And the old heads, the OGs, checked his ass with receipts. And the nigga had to recant. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, and so I had to say that because I'm thinking in my mind, what kind of nigga would come to the aid, and it's no different than when I think about, and I don't give a fuck who don't like it. And I say this shit again and again and again and again, and I stand on my square. I don't change at no time. Motherfuckers see that if you go back and hear me talking damn near 10 years ago about the same subject, I have not changed and will not change. You see what I'm saying? But just like motherfuckers that support Malachi Z. York, You see? Support polite. You see? Support him after the allegation, after the fucking conviction, after pleading guilty. Now, Afrika Bambaataa did not plead guilty. You see what I'm saying? But when you look at his affiliation, you understand what I'm saying? And look at the tree that this nigga dropped off of, then, you know, like I say, and there was many others that came out on this nigga and said that, you know, he was a Batiman. They said he was a Batiman. You see what I'm saying? As I say, I mean, these was old heads. These is motherfuckers that was, you know, now, you know, they, you know, Melly Mel's came out and he was one of the first ones. I say, well, shit, Melly was back then. You see what I'm saying? You know, I don't think motherfuckers just gonna up and put that on a nigga. You see what I'm saying? That's, you know, because motherfucker fuck you up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Coming sideways like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't think you just gonna up and, you know, because a motherfucker will check your ass in a scandalous way, you know, about stepping over that line like that. You see what I'm saying? And so, you know, it had to be some red flags that went up. You see what I'm saying? That would make people say, oh, well, we, you know, Melly Mel say it was kind of like hip hop's best kept secret. You understand what I'm saying? He was like, motherfuckers kind of knew. And so I looks back, you know, and I look at all the motherfuckers that was just, you know, hugged all up on this nigga. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to call him and shit. You know, I seen Q-Tip from Tribe Called Quest, and yeah, they all. And so if they knew, and you know what I'm saying, that just show you that this shit been going on far longer than a lot of people even want to talk about. You see what I'm saying? That, you know, this shit been going on since day one. Motherfucker want to talk about, you know, like it started with this demonic motherfucker Lil Nas X and shit. No. It didn't start with Lil Nas X. Ain't nothing but the seed of Afrika Bambaataa. That's all that he is. But to have KRS-One, and I'm going to get on MC Shan. MC Shan be having me rolling, man. Oh, man. MC Shan say, hey, shit, Afrika might have didn't molested KRS-One. Say yeah. I mean, this nigga got Stockholm syndrome. You know, anytime, man, listen here, man. First and foremost, nigga, if a motherfucker say, man, you ain't, you know, that nigga gay, and he ain't, then he supposed to put the motherfucker, the mash down, like nigga reckless, you know, reckless mash down on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck you say, nigga? You understand what I'm saying? And it should be a tyranny beat down, you know, a tyrannical beat down on a nigga. You understand that, you know, that should come behind some shit like that. You know, ain't nobody really said shit. You know, motherfuckers done spewed it, you know, and I know motherfuckers done heard motherfuckers speak on that, but ain't nobody really denied it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody just, you know, because I ain't heard the motherfucker speak up for herself. So now that's, you know, and for Melly Mel to say something like that. But then I go back, yeah, you know, and I go back and see, and I go back and see Melly Mel was taking pictures with the nigga too. Man, come on, man. What I don't, you know, and see, this is like, you know, all G's ain't built the same. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker talking about they G's and nigga, and you taking pictures with the Batiman? That's gangster? That's gangster shit, huh? Nah, nigga, you questionable. You see what I'm saying? You take what? Nah, you know, if a motherfucker didn't know and motherfuckers, you know, and they say, oh, this motherfucking Planet Rock, nigga, you know what I'm saying? But you, nigga, you supposed to know. You understand what I'm saying? You supposed to know. You know what I'm saying? And so for you to be, you know, and a lot of other niggas, and so that dealt with him for years and years and years and years. You see? So that brings into question, yeah, that brings into question they motherfucking manhood. You see what I'm saying? But when I seen KRS-One jump out there and literally saying, nigga, if you can't, you know, accept what Bambaataa done done for hip hop, then you should leave hip hop. Like he the only motherfucker, nobody give a fuck about because he made, I mean, goddamn, the only motherfucking song that you nigga was Planet Rock. You understand what I'm saying? Goddamn, nigga, you don't own no motherfucking hip hop on no one ass song, nigga. The fuck is you talking about, nigga? If you ain't down with Bambaataa, nigga, you got to leave. Man, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, nigga, it's a whole lot of motherfuckers that had, you know, a contribution. You understand what I'm saying? That, you know, and like I say, nigga, once you can't separate a motherfucker like that. You see what I'm saying? That's like you got cancer in your goddamn body. You understand what I'm saying? And just because you ain't got, you know, you ain't, it ain't in the left arm, it's in the right arm. You sick. Nigga, the whole body's sick, nigga. You see what I'm saying? It's the whole body is sick, nigga. That's what it is. You ain't separating and say, oh, because this motherfucker, you know, you got to, you know, accept. No, nigga, once a motherfucker mental, let me tell you something. Because you have to understand a motherfucker's mental to mess with children. Vile, heinous nigga. You see what I'm saying? And you got to think a nigga's mind, how demented a motherfucker mind got to be to go that low. You understand what I'm saying? On that level of frequency. You see what I'm saying? Every aspect of that motherfucker is soaked down in that demented energy. You see what I'm saying? And so you cannot be to the illusion. Because a lot of things out here, you know that it's a chameleon. You see what I'm saying? It lure you in with something that appears to be acceptable, you know what I'm saying, and this, that, and the third. But see, it's not really real to them. It's only bait to pull you in. You see what I'm saying? It's only bait to pull you in. And so, you know, what this nigga is talking about is really nonsensical. It's really destroyed any respect that a motherfucker ever had for this nigga. You see what I'm saying? And, you know, and really when after a while, once you go over the shit, you know, KRS-One, you know, I don't give a fuck. You know, this is some shit I always, you know, I ain't just, you know, cutting in. I remember back when that nigga started talking that humanistic shit. You know, human education against lies and human shit. And I remember on that one song, You Must Learn. And then the remix where he said, he was talking about the motherfucker, what's his name, that created the color code. And he say, you know, that he created this color. He say before that, all men was brothers. And this, that, and the third. And I say, KRS-One. You know, I'm thinking in my mind, like, nigga, all men ain't never been no motherfucking brothers. What the fuck is you talking about? You understand what I'm saying? Listen to that song. And he say before that, all men was brothers. That's some bullshit. And so when you really break it down, you know, what the nigga was saying, the nigga was talking some bullshit. You know, and I remember X-Clan had cut into him about that. And when they say, no, brother, you must learn. You say, what book was that? In the Ways of the Scale. No, brother, you must learn. Some books saying given the scales of a black man, ways in the living. So, you know, they had something was going on there. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, and he was, he was talking that humanistic shit. And so that nigga wasn't never really, quote unquote, African centered to me at all. He was like, he dibbled and dabbled and shit. He was over here, then he was over there. He was over here, then he was over there. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I had to say that. You see, but MC Shan's like saying that, that this nigga very well might be compromised. Because KRS-One said, that he said KRS made 13 and good. Yeah. But I don't know what that necessarily meant. What does that mean? At KRS made 13 and good. What does that mean? He made 13 what? I'm just trying to, I'm just trying to, explain. Yeah, well, we already know the nigga, we already know the nigga, but the fact that he would defend Afrika Bambaataa, that just like, man, that shit is like, you know what I'm saying? A motherfucker did that. Yeah. Motherfucker did some shit like that, nigga, unless you in that frequency. You know what I'm saying? Because it was almost like the motherfucker was defending himself. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's right, family. I just wanted to, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was almost like he was defending his goddamn self. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what? He got a song for real? No, man, don't get it. Don't even try. What? I might have to check that shit out, man. Yeah, Winsome, man, where you been, man? I ain't seen you, man. Winsome, man, where you been, brother? You didn't. I ain't seen you in over a month, man. Where you been? Yeah, I got to check that out. That 13, man. I know that nigga, man. Man, listen here. Like I said, I listened to KRS-One, man, the first two albums. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, I ain't listened to all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I ain't into, you know what I'm saying? KRS-One, them first two albums, what was it? Criminal Minded and My Philosophy. You know what I'm saying? And after that, you know what I'm saying? I heard a couple of songs here and there and shit. You know what I'm saying? But when Rakim came out, I stopped listening to them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. You know what I'm saying? For real. I was listening to Rakim and shit, and X Clan and shit like that. I wasn't listening to no damn KRS-One. Yeah, but yeah, I got to go and do some research on that nigga too, because if that nigga making songs like that, you know what I'm saying? Man, nigga, if you catch a motherfucker, man, you supposed to bust they motherfucking head open, dog. That's real talk. You know what I'm saying? You foul ass niggas out there, man. You understand what I'm saying? Just foul, demented. You know what I'm saying? Demented ass niggas out there. But it's still motherfuckers out here that verbally and openly support Malachi Z. York, and listen here, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I don't give a fuck about what a nigga talk, as far as information. We talking about moral standards here. When a motherfucker plead guilty, is one, even if you accused. You know what I'm saying? Even if you accused, nigga, or some shit like that, you got to be sat down. You know what I'm saying? And I know sometimes that, motherfuckers, somebody might throw some shit on a motherfucker. But when it comes to babies and shit and this, that, and the third, rarely, that's something rare. usually they ain't coming like that. You know what I'm saying? Now, I understand because, one woman just, said that, Michael Irvin and shit did some shit. You know what I'm saying? And he had to, it fucked him up because he had to fight it. But the reality is it did come out that, the woman lied on the brother. You see what I'm saying? They got all the videos showing that she lied. Okay? But still the damage is done. You see what I'm saying? And so, yeah, it's sometimes that can happen. But, when you start talking about children and this, that, and the third, that ain't really, that ain't how they come. You see what I'm saying? That ain't really how they come. You see what I'm saying? That ain't how they come. You see what I'm saying? Motherfucker they don't throw, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That just, some sick shit, and so when a motherfucker plead guilty and shit, man, and motherfuckers still be, supporting a motherfucker talking about this, that, and the third, man, once a motherfucker, because you have to be so demented inside and out, nigga. It ain't like, oh, this little part of you is demented and the rest of you is okay. Nigga, I don't give a fuck what that motherfucker said out of his mouth at all. You understand what I'm saying? It's sources where they, got the information. I don't have to go through that nobody to get that information. That information is out here. You see what I'm saying? So I would have to find a whole nother motherfucking source. You see what I'm saying? A whole nother source. I couldn't say, oh man, this motherfucker did. Man, you still latched on, nigga. You still looking for a way to continue to latch on. Something wrong with you. You is a suspect, nigga. Anytime a motherfucker open up their mouth, it's one thing, even if they been alleged. You see what I'm saying? If it's your peoples, you know what? All I'm gonna say is, look, my nigga. I got to step back. You see what I'm saying? Because the allegations is, this is some very heinous shit. You see what I'm saying? Gonna have to step back. What I want you to do, prove your innocence. You understand what I'm saying? If you're innocent, prove you're innocent. Be vocal, get the facts, do all of that. But you still gonna have to keep your distance until you do that. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna be, I won't have nothing to say for your ass at all. At all. I ain't got shit to say. I don't know shit. Don't know, I don't know. You see what I'm saying? But when a motherfucker open up their mouth and plead out their motherfucking mouth that they did it, it's a wrap. Now, any motherfucker come after that and say, oh, I still, I like this and I like, the motherfucker is latched on and there's something wrong with that motherfucker. I'm telling you flat out, don't let no bite down on these niggas, man. It's time to lock down on it. We need some pits out here. Don't let niggas, man, motherfucker, did you hear what that nigga said? Now, what the fuck is you talking about? Get the fuck out of my face, nigga. If you hear a motherfucker say, because they looking for a way to see, really, in reality, they might be latching on to the demented aspect of their ass. But they say, oh, it's the knowledge. It's the knowledge. No, bitch, nigga, you just like him. You diverting. You diverting, motherfucker. You say, oh, the way he taught about Mary and Jesus. Bitch, nigga, if you don't get out of my face, this ain't got nothing to do with no goddamn Jesus and no goddamn Mary and no Egypt and shit and all, nigga. So when I see motherfuckers step out and continue, even after allegations, if a motherfucker, and he say, man, they looking for your ass for murder. And I see your ass on TV. I look up and I see your ass on TV, and you come knock on my door. You know, nigga, that you want it. You see what I'm saying? You didn't kill the motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? You didn't kill the motherfucker, man. You understand what I'm saying? Now we ain't listen, I'm not, gonna openly say, what I, in a revolutionary aspect. You understand what I'm saying? We talking about demented niggas. You see what I'm saying? You want it all over the, for, doing some dumb shit. You're not coming here. You're not coming here. You're not about to endanger my family and none of that shit. No, nigga, you don't come here. You got to go somewhere else, nigga. Period. You understand what I'm saying? At that point, nigga, I had to sever. And even then, nigga, you know what I'm saying? On some revolution, you got to get ghost, family. We, if it's some protocol and shit happen and shit, I don't, deal with that protocol. But you can't come here. It's got to be a severing of that. You got to get ghost, nigga. You got to go. So anytime a motherfucker is, and you done some crazy shit that just, most motherfuckers gonna separate because they're gonna associate you with it any goddamn way. So why, you're gonna put yourself, you can see on most of these shows, man, motherfucker family, like, you know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, they know not to even go to their goddamn family because they know that's the first place they're gonna go. You understand? They're going to go to your mama house. They're going to go to your daddy house. They're going to go to all your brothers and sisters. They're going to tap their motherfucking phone. So ain't no even sense of going there because that's the first place they're going to go anyway. So you understand what I'm saying? So you already know, stay away, motherfucker. Stay your bitch ass away. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to separate. You have to separate at that point. So when you openly see a motherfucker steal, support him, a man, a woman, either or, that openly support somebody that openly have admitted to doing heinous shit like that, then we know that there's some energy that's floating through their ass that's on par with that individual. That's true. That's birds of a feather flock together. And so my eyes is wide open. You see, my eyes is wide open. And I hear you motherfuckers. Yeah, they steal. I say, yeah. Looking for any way out. You understand what I'm saying? We see you motherfuckers. We see now when the heat is on, motherfucker, they diverting and shit. Yeah, oh, look over here. Look over there. Yeah, look over here. Look over there. No, we looking at you. We see them too, but we looking at you. You see what I'm saying? That's how, motherfuckers try to operate. But family, all I can tell you is, man, KRS-One is done. He's done. As what I heard it come out that nigga mouth, he's done. His legacy is done. You see what I'm saying? And really, what legacy he had with the old heads. Some people can, they say, oh man, that. But when I'm gonna go look this song up, family. I'm about to get ready for these chemtrails and shit. I got one, that's on. I got some more on deck, and I'm gonna be back today because I'm not done with you, motherfuckers. See, y'all thinking, no. No, if y'all see that motherfucking movie 300, if y'all ever seen that movie 300 when they got them motherfuckers to that edge, you understand? You see when they got them all to the edge and shit, and they just, you know what I'm saying? They made the motherfuckers just, commit suicide and shit. You know what I'm saying? They made them all just fall off the motherfucking edge. This is what we doing with these niggas right now. We're not gonna let them get away. We're not going to let them get away. We're going to put the pressure because it's the right fucking thing to do. It's the right thing to do. It's to push these motherfuckers over the edge, keep the spotlight on them, keep people to the facts, keep people to the responsibility of being moral. You want to talk this consciousness shit. You want to talk this African shit and liberation and revolution. And when it come time to stand, you bitch niggas can't stand. You see what I'm saying? So if you can't stand on that, that's good. We want to see you weak niggas. We want to see your knees wobble, nigga, when it's time to get on these front lines and shit. And we understand why we in the predicament, because too many of you niggas want to play house. Too many of you niggas want to play Mr. Dress Up and shit and dress up like a revolutionary. But then when it's time to call your ass to the front line, we can't find your bitch ass nowhere. You want to come up with any goddamn excuse that you can. You understand what I'm saying? To not, you understand, crucify motherfuckers for heinous acts. And you know what I'm saying? I understand but we talking about the babies. You understand what I'm saying? Any type of crimes against the babies and the sisters, the elderly, nature. You understand what I'm saying? We got to come hard on you motherfuckers. You understand what I'm saying? We got to come hard on you motherfuckers, and that's what we will continue to do over here. Now, if y'all niggas want to talk about Mary, y'all want to talk about Jesus, yeah, y'all want to talk about what the Ankh mean, yeah, y'all want to know what Africa, what was the name of Africa 5,000 years ago, but y'all don't want to deal with the reality of today. Y'all want to talk about that it's holograms up in the sky where we look up and see that's the stars and we looking at a hologram. Y'all niggas is Holly weird. You understand what I'm saying? In a state of confusion. I want y'all to wake up, family. I want y'all to wake up. This live stream is going down. We gonna get down in about 30 minutes. I want y'all in the house. I don't want y'all to hesitate. The link is right there in the video. It's in the chat. Ray dropped it in there. You can go down in the video description. It's in there too. Click that link and have your ass in there. I'm just warming up. KRS-One, you're done, nigga. Period. And we're not done. You see when that song, remember that DJ say, "We're not done. We're not done." And you're right. We're not done. This is General Sarah Susan SETI saying, "Hey, arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power."